Well, guys, it is absolutely official. Xbox, Microsoft now own Activision Blizzard. Overnight, it was approved by the UK regulators, and by this morning, it was official that Microsoft now owns Activision Blizzard King as well, because they have like that other division of Activision. And it's happening. So I'm going to take you guys through everything that we know, everything that just came out this morning. If you do appreciate this video, please do leave a like. Really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. If you don't like it, that's completely fine. Let me know why, so I can improve the content in the future. And I do apologize if my eyes are a little bit weird and my voice a little bit weird. I literally got out of bed not long ago and just came to make this video for you guys before even eating breakfast. That's how dedicated I am to bringing you guys this news. All right, first things first, the CMA tweeted out the following. I'll throw it up on screen so you guys could take a look, and we're just going to go through this as fast as we can. Basically, they just said that we've cleared the new deal for Microsoft to buy Activision without cloud gaming rights. In August, Microsoft made a concession that would see Ubisoft instead of Microsoft buy Activision's cloud gaming rights, and there's a whole kind of thing there as well that you can read more of. I'm not going to go into that because we're going to be here forever, but if you want to read more about that, I'll link it down in the description below. Again, I'm just giving you guys kind of the summary of that part right there. So there's that. Now, there's other stuff. We got a message from Phil Spencer. We have a trailer as well that'll play up on screen just shortly here. And I'll also explain to you guys what this means and all that good stuff. So, message from Phil Spencer says the following: as one team, we'll learn, innovate, and continue to deliver on our promise to bring the joy and community of gaming to more people. We'll do this in a culture that strives to empower everyone to do their best work, where all people are welcome and is centered on ongoing commitment of gaming for everyone. We are intentional about inclusion in everything we do at Xbox, from our team to our products, that we make and the stories we tell, to the way our players interact and engage as a wider gaming community. Today, we'll create new worlds and stories, bring your favorite games to more places so more players can join in, and we'll engage with and delight players in new innovative ways in the places they love to play, including mobile, cloud streaming, and more. There's a little bit more of this whole quote here. Players have always been the center of everything we do, and as we grow, we'll continue to keep players at the heart of it all. We'll continue to learn, to listen to your feedback, build a community where you can be yourself, where developers can do their best work, and continue to make really fun games. As promised, we will also continue to make more games available in more places, and that begins now, by enabling cloud streaming providers and players to stream Activision Blizzard games in the European Economic Area. Commitment made to the European Commission. Today we start the work to bring beloved Activision Blizzard and King franchises to Game Pass and other game platforms. We'll share more about that, about when you can expect to play in the coming months. We know you're excited, and we are too. For the millions of fans who love Activision Blizzard and King games, we want you to know that today is a good day to play. You are the heart and soul of these franchises, and we are honored to have you as part of our community. Whether you play on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, or mobile, you are welcome here, and we will remain welcome even if Xbox is not where you play your favorite franchise. Because when everyone plays, we all win. We believe our news today will unlock a world of possibilities for more ways to play. Thank you for the ongoing support. We have so much more to come in the months ahead. I'm excited for the future and cannot wait to share it with you. Now, we actually have more to talk about, but I want to throw the trailer up on screen right now just for a quick second as I kind of interject here. I just want to note that it's very it's interesting, and it's I guess good that Phil Spencer, even after the closing of this deal, is trying to ensure that the commitment that they've made is still at the heart of everything, right? That's what they're focused on. They're not just kind of backpedaling or anything like that. And so obviously that's nice to see as well, that he's just reconfirming that. Sorry, my brain's still, like I said, waking up and whatnot. But yeah, so that's reassuring. Now hopefully, obviously, that kind of plays out and still kind of is something that they stick to us in the coming months and the coming years, obviously. But in terms of games like Call of Duty, obviously Modern Warfare 3 is not going to be on Game Pass. That's actually already been confirmed. But past Call of Duty games are probably going to end up joining Game Pass, and obviously the future games probably will at some point as well. You know, you could probably expect a lot of games to be dropping on Game Pass. You know, maybe like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2, for example, the Spyro trilogy, Crash trilogy. Like, I'm sure a lot of games are going to end up there at some point, either soon or later. I do want to talk a little bit more about some of the games and some of the things that I personally think that, you know, we might end up seeing now that you know, Microsoft does own Activision, and that, you know, Phil Spencer is kind of spearheading it all. I do want to talk about that in just a second here. It is also worth noting that some of the studios that are now part of Xbox Game Studios are Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Games, Raven Software, Beenox, Toys for Bob, Solid State Studio, Demonware, High Moon Studios, Digital Legends, Activision, Blizzard, King, and Vicarious Visions. I mean, they kind of got sort of absolved, right? And they kind of took them and put them onto different studios, I think, or are they still their own thing? I can't remember, but anyways, they should be in there as well. At least people that were part of Vicarious. So there's a bunch of stuff there. Now, all right, so there's a few other things we got to talk about. There's also a tweet from Xbox themselves, Xbox Game Pass. So this is what Xbox Game Pass said, quote tweeting Xbox, saying that today we can now begin the work of bringing Activision Blizzard King's iconic and groundbreaking games to Xbox Game Pass. We can't wait to share more details in the coming months. So they're already beginning to work on that. And again, this is something that's not going to happen today, but it will happen in the coming months. And you know, we'll probably start to see some games come to Xbox Game Pass sooner than later. And then more and more are going to be added to it. So that's going to be pretty exciting as well. So we have that. We also have a quick note that I should make in terms of Call of Duty. You know, what can you expect from that franchise? That's a big franchise, right? Well, some of the things that they've already talked about is that it's still going to be releasing on the same day on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Also, that they want to bring Call of Duty back to Nintendo platforms, right? There's that whole deal with Nintendo made a 10-year contract, and so we're probably going to be able to see some Call of Duty games return to Nintendo platforms in some fashion or another. It's going to be on Nintendo Switch, maybe not that soon. I don't know. And I don't know to what extent. We've obviously seen a variety of different games on the Nintendo Switch, both natively and through cloud. So anything is possible. Hopefully the next platform can better, you know, whatever Nintendo's next console is, can better support, you know, these kind of scales of games. Regarding Nintendo stuff, if you ever want to hear more about that, we talk a lot about that over my Nintendo channel. I cover everything Nintendo over there. Huge Nintendo fan, so you know, you can keep up to date over there. But they're also going to expand to cloud gaming services with Call of Duty. Obviously, some of the games are going to be releasing on Xbox Game Pass, not Modern Warfare 3. That's already been confirmed by Sledgehammer, but excuse me, but future games as well. And no more exclusive content on any platform. So you're not going to have any exclusive Call of Duty content on PlayStation, for example. Every platform is going to get the exact same content, so you know, keep that in mind as well. And then one other thing, I'm going to link again the whole thing down in the description below, but there's a whole blog post from Xbox. There's an Xbox blog post, and actually that is technically where the Phil Spencer quote, a lot of that came from. But there's a little bit of a longer quote, and you know, he basically, I'm not going to throw it up on screen or anything, but he basically said, you know, how we love gaming, we love games, creating games. We know, you know, firsthand how much gaming means to all of us individuals and collectively as a community. And today we officially welcome Activision Blizzard and their teams to Xbox. And again, everything else we kind of went into previously. And they, you know, they just kind of he talked about, you know, long admiring the work of Activision Blizzard and King, and the impact they've had on gaming, entertainment, and pop culture, right? Talking about Diablo 4, talking about, you know, how they've, you know, had times gathering in the entire family in the rec room for their weekly Guitar Hero night, going on an epic streak in Candy Crush, you know, etc. There's a lot of great games, and so you know, I personally I'm hoping, and I've been saying this from the start, I hope that what this means is that, you know, Activision has kind of let a lot of their you know, classic games kind of go on the back burner in a lot of ways. You know, we did get a Crash Bandicoot 4, which is nice. We haven't seen any new Spyro games. Thankfully, we got that Spyro trilogy, which is really fun, and you know, really brought back some childhood memories. But hopefully we can see a Spyro 4 made. Hopefully, we had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 made, and that was a huge game here for me on this channel. And then they just kind of, like I said, absolved Vicarious Visions and kind of put them on other games like Diablo and Call of Duty and things like that. So that was disappointing. But maybe with Phil Spencer leading this, he's going to obviously see the value in those games still, and make sure that they bring those games back to life. So I honestly think there's a chance we can see some, the continuation and resurrection of some, different franchises such as Tony Hawk. Maybe we're probably going to get that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4. A lot of us have been wanting for ever since 1+2 came out, and then maybe eventually Underground 1 and 2 in American Wasteland. That'd be really great to see. I hope that's something that Phil Spencer is considering, and the team over at Xbox, now that they are they're in charge of Activision, Blizzard, and King, and games like Guitar Hero. Right, we had Guitar Hero Live, which was not really the greatest Guitar Hero, but maybe they'll bring back some classic style Guitar Hero. I think that would be nice to see as well. But again, there's a bunch of different franchises. Let me know in the comment section below as we close this out. What games would you like to see come back? Either resurrected or get more attention. And now that there's going to be more resources because they are part of the Xbox family, and Phil Spencer is going to be the one spearheading all this with that team. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Again, there's a lot to kind of talk about, but that's kind of the meat of it. We talk about more of the details and nuances as they kind of come out over the coming days, weeks, months, and even years, Lord willing, we're around that long. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you guys soon in another one. So yeah, love to hear your guys' thoughts, and until the next one, game on. See you guys soon.
Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later!